What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about Lucid. I want to go over some of the current data points, what is really influencing it today, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Lucid is up 7.71%, pretty much on par with Tesla. So Tesla's up 7.56%, and in my opinion, they're the culprit on why the whole EV sector for the most part is higher. So I'm going to go over that. No actual news associated to Lucid itself, no SEC filings. You do see a couple of things that's been posted, such as this, so a minute and 30-second video about some individual from the US Embassy driving around, and I think it's good. There's just more of these random types of marketing things. I don't think it's paid or done by Lucid itself. So it goes to show that Lucid's name is at least getting out there more in the Middle East, not necessarily in the States, but still it goes to show that Lucid is a force to be reckoned with. But one thing that is really driving it higher, and it's kind of funny, all it takes is one analyst to say something and then the market just like has an epiphany for some reason. And so especially with Elon's role and how tight he is kind of getting with Trump, a lot of people are now saying that this is going to really expedite autonomous or at least federal approvals for autonomous vehicles. So right now, for face value, it's definitely going to benefit Tesla, but it is trickling down to other EVs. Even though Lucid hasn't really fully established that level of autonomous driving, based on what they've stated, the Gravity is going to have that new NVIDIA chip, so the drive, so that'll really open up. I think it's up to level 4 for autonomous driving. So in theory, this is what is causing the whole EV sector to be hyped up. And plus, aside from Tesla, like you have Rivian and Lucid at a pretty substantial price, discounted price, I should say. So this is why you're getting Rivian up 5.37, Lucid up 7.7, even higher than Tesla right now. So it's kind of impressive. So I think just a lot of people are seeing Lucid as a good deal, in my opinion. And based on the technical stance, it is now trading between this pivot and this S1. So $2.14 is that kind of strong support that you'll want to watch for it to hold. And then 264 will be the next strong target. As I brought up in my video a couple days back, I did anticipate it for it to kind of close and trade the end of the week within this range, but in my opinion, I thought it was going to actually bounce off this S2, so more of a value technical run. But yeah, honestly, I think there's just a lot of good hype in the market, and there seems to be a good rotation moving into EVs today. So yeah, big money is definitely looking for value. And honestly, even though there's a lot of negatives that could be said about Lucid, it is based on what they offer for future, like 2026 and onwards, like a pretty good amount of future growth is there. So again, some people might be seeing it as a value play. On a technical stance though, you do see right over here, it is officially above the ALMA. So like I said, based on at least the technicals, it's showing a glimmer of hope. It kind of happened as well beginning of November, but nonetheless, it didn't really stick as much as a lot of people would have really liked. So definitely watch for that ALMA, so that $2.14, and conveniently that's also a strong level of support based on fib levels. Generally speaking though, kind of zooming out, it is still relatively negative, the technicals, because it is below the 5100 200-day moving averages and all the other crap associated to that. But honestly, I think this kind of run today is a good sign of maybe bigger things to come. We'll just have to wait and see. I've already done a video last night, I think I put it around 10 p.m. all about everything that's floating around. So the latest flyover, you have just the latest rumors associated to who is shorting, who is long, and whatever. So a lot of people are starting to analyze the latest 13Fs. So you see a lot more entities kind of increasing their puts. So even Barclays made a brand new position in Q3 of 2.2 million puts. So they're definitely betting that Lucid is going to trend down. They actually closed out their calls as well. But then again, if you kind of think about it, that's the trend, right? That's just overall how things are going. And if you remove the emotion out of investing, this is how it kind of makes things easier. But what do I know, right? I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever floats your boat. Based on shorts, though, they are saying F this isn't justified. So they're increasing 6.14 million shares. And yes, you are reading that right. 6.14 million shares. So they're definitely calling out this as not justified. 24.35% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 290.38 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost to borrow average 1.68%. Utilization is 82.91%. Moving over to options, 472,000 in calls, 618,000 in puts. So rather low volume for that, but 56% of all the options being done so far today are optimistic and bullish. And of those call options, there seems to be a consensus for it to be back at that $3 range. So more of a revived, I guess, optimism, if that makes sense. And then looking at puts, people are anticipating for it to be sub $2. So a lot more upside is anticipated, at least based on this. The only thing I would like to bring up, though, is this. So these are all the transactions occurring on the secondary market above $100,000. Regrettably, all the transactions are sells. So this is why I like to analyze everything, because it goes to show where volume is coming from. So like I said, Tesla, that's kind of the basis of why things are moving higher. Algorithmic trading is making up a lot of the volume in combination with shorts. So even though Lucid is up 7+%, big money isn't really the culprit on why it's going up. It is algorithmic trading. And this is why, again, I bring up everything, because algorithmic trading is very, very powerful. And it's kind of interesting. I actually just opened up the desktop version of Moomoo, because I was kind of let you guys know about those promos and get free shares and stuff like that. So I started to use the desktop version a little bit more. And funny enough, even if you look there, it does have algorithmic trading. So a lot of people said that algorithmic trading isn't real and whatever else. Well, it definitely is. If you're good at coding and put the set parameters, you can have your AI just trade whatever the hell you want. And yeah, I haven't actually done the Moomoo one yet, but I've actually tried a platform algorithmic one, and I think I ended up losing $150. I probably put the parameters in wrong or some crap, but yeah, no, right now it looks like big money is essentially selling Lucid. But right now with it at 217 and change, like I said, it's trading between these 2 points. So going forward, just watch for 214 to be that strong support. So let me know your thoughts on Lucid. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And if you are interested in kind of dabbling with that AI, then definitely take advantage of this promo, because as well, it gives you 8 free stocks. So sign up for that, link in the description below and also the comments. And if you're looking for buy signals on stocks, crypto, options, take a look at my Patreon. Just launched it in the description below. So with that said, appreciate all of you watching.